The Line Canada is hosting a peaceful assembly as protected under Section 2C of the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. With that being said, police services are tasked with enforcing provincial laws as well as the Criminal Code of Canada while allowing Canadians to participate in their rights. This would mean that while you are free to protest, police can still fine you for breaching provincial orders, such as the Liquor License Act, if you are intoxicated or drinking. Similarly, they are also tasked with enforcing the provincial Reopening Ontario Act by issuing fines in contravention of the Act. At our recent protests, Lamont Daigle and one of our protesters was arrested under the Criminal Code offense of common nuisance, as well as causing a disturbance. This is an attempt to silence the protesters and diffuse the protests. It is very important to note that the protesters are only being arrested under the Criminal Code of Canada for a common nuisance and causing a disturbance by swearing, yelling, and shouting at police. And therefore, this is an arrestable offense under the Criminal Code of Canada. Police have the authority and the power of arrest to arrest you for a common nuisance and causing a disturbance. It is also very important to note that the Reopening Ontario Act does not provide an arrest authority for the police, which means police cannot arrest you for breaching the order. However, you may receive a fine or a summons. Should you choose not to identify yourself to police, to argue and yell at the police officers, this is when you would get arrested and charged for a common nuisance or causing a disturbance, which is an arrestable criminal offense. Our planned upcoming peaceful assembly is a peaceful assembly. That means all whom attend our assembly are peaceful and will comply with police. When asked, we will identify ourselves to police and accept the fines peacefully. However, please note that every individual that receives a fine will be required to read a caution to the officers at the time of accepting the fine. The caution will be provided to every individual at the protest. You may also print the caution on our website and keep it in your wallet. Once fined, we will continue our peaceful assembly as protected under Section 2C of the Charter. The fines we receive will be dealt with in court in due time. This is part of the struggle to accept these unlawful fines and dispute them in court. You must be ready and willing to accept these fines. If you intend to argue with the police, or yell, or cause a disturbance at our peaceful assembly, then you will simply be labeled as a counter-protester to our movement. This is an organized and independent event hosted by the Line Canada. Please respect our procedure should you wish to participate with us. If you are not ready to peacefully accept these fines, then you should not attend.